Aiden, here's a look at your second round Stratton to put you up against the overall winner, but he was Carson, but he was second in this round for some comparison purposes. You're on the left. Let's check you guys out. I beat you by almost 2 seconds. And I think the bottom line was he just got a little more higher edge angles. He was a little bit, had his feet, more out from underneath him, thus the higher edge angles. So better body angles, a little bit more on the outside ski. That allowed him to tighten up the line by turning a little bit sharper and shorter arcs. Sometimes your arc would lengthen a bit because we're not fully on the outside ski. So we come through here. You're both pretty close in the same position, but he's just going to have a little more of the feet out from underneath him. Higher edge angles. So the turn comes around much quicker. When he comes through, he rolls him up in rise line, pressures the outside ski, pressure in the fall line, and the turn comes around. You're going to come in, not quite have the same angle, and not the same commitment to the outside ski. You see your feet cut a little wider there. You can see your inside ski hooking up, inside ski turning much more than the outside, because that's where the weight is, on the inside ski. You can also see just better body angles that he has. He gets himself lower by not bending over the waist, but by getting the feet further out from underneath him. His right ski there, is also out from underneath him. Your right ski is kind of right underneath you. So it allows him to get off the ski quicker, short, powerful arc. Your arc just lengthens a bit. It's longer. How do we shorten the arc? Higher edge angle and standing on the outside ski. Again, just better kind of angles there by him, and looks to me like a little, tighter to that gate. And you're both in fairly similar position here. You can see relative to the blue dye there, pretty close. Just gonna come in, roll them up, pretty good angles, feet out from underneath them. Bring that skis come around, and he's right at the bottom of the blue dye. You're gonna come through. You see separation of the skis, the hair there. And you're going to be much further down on the blue dye than he is. So he got that ski to come around quick. Allows him to now kind of, have a higher line, be able to go a little more diagonally down the hill. Because you're down lower, you've got to go more across the hill just a little bit. And that's not as fast. He came through here using ankles and knees. You can see right there, ankles and knees, tipping up the skis. High edge angle, stands on the outside ski, and then comes around. You're going to come through, and not bad, but again, just a little bit, just a hair wider. So it's not big differences, but you know, they add up. Both in fairly similar position. But he's just a hair closer, right? Relative to the blue dye on the ground, he's closer to that gate. Now, does that mean we go straight at gates? No. No, it does not. It means we have to just have our line time down. We have to be, you know, what we call pull radius. We shorten the radius by rolling up higher edge angle and standing on the outside ski. All right. So it's not major differences, as I just said. This one, I think we're pretty much close to where he is. Looks like he got himself just out a little further. It's a big turn. You can see he's spraying a little of the dye. You're a little on the inside there, so he's going to bring a little more turn shape back. Set up a little bit more. Even a little straighter, turned earlier, so now you haven't even hit rise line. Your skis are pointing down the hill. Have to go kind of lay off of them and then try to turn down here, where he's turning above the gate right here, relatively tight to the gate, and look where you are, a little off balance. I think you're skidding down there a little bit. You see the big spray, but well below the gate. So, again, small differences, they add up. Number one, we gotta get those feet off from underneath you and get higher edge angles at the top of the turn. We gotta commit to the outside ski. We gotta tighten up the line, and some of that will be, but snapping off more powerful, shorter arcs and not have the arc kind of lengthen on you because we're on the inside ski or we're on both skis. But we need to tighten up that line, get a little closer to the gate. Again, not by going straighter. And sometimes, like in this gate, you gotta be patient and not start that turn too early. So, in any event, you had a good day. Fifth place overall. With a couple of adjustments like this, we're going to be moving up the rankings.